welcome to the Yeah Come On Show with Southside Steve.
Yeah, come on. I've got my Braves throwback jersey on, and Jeffrey is wearing the Yeah Come On official t-shirt, one of two. And they involve, that one involved a bar crawl, and then the other one involved our putt-putt competition that we did at 10 Cup.
Yeah, that was fun. I didn't get to play in it, but, because I was working the crowd and, doing our thing.
Yeah.
But
I didn't play either. I was doing what you were doing.
It was a really cool place, though. It's like a real golf course, but just putt-putt.
It was. And the cool thing is our sports sponsor, North Atlanta Golf Carts, was there. And those guys were crushing it, man. They came out with two golf carts that I think you could have bought. I think they had their trailer. I think these are for sale now. But special thanks over there to North Atlanta Golf Carts. And that's Craig Riddle is the owner, and that's who you asked for to get the Yeah Come On deal. That just popped up just because I enjoy your shirt. And we no longer do the unsolicited material. The show changed.
Yeah.
So that trademark, it's on our sign here behind me. We still are all about that. I mean, we're always trying. We're always sending out stuff that is unsolicited.
Yeah, it's still a thing. It's just it's not the focus of the podcast anymore, because now it's a 4-hour Atlanta radio show in 30 minutes live without a net.
Yes. We changed it a little, but in the future, we will probably drop that tagline, but it still stands as something we highly believe in.
Yeah, it's something I've been doing for going on 40 years now.
And there are a lot of people out there go, yeah, I remember taking my my headshots. I remember doing this and doing that. Either I was trying to act, or I was trying to be a model, or I was just trying to be somebody that would be great for marketing. I mean, there's people out there just trying to get into damn Disney to be an animal.
Yeah.
Wear an outfit, but you're right. There's so many people throw out so much. And I think TikTok does a little bit, but Instagram, but it's really the other service, LinkedIn, is where people put it all out now.
Well, that's for business jobs.
But don't you think other people are also throwing it out there saying, hey, I'm good at this and good at that?
Yeah, well, that's for everybody trying to be an influencer.
Or be a network. Or is it really for networking, or is it just trying to be...
It's all, I'll tell you this.
Do people really get jobs from it?
No. Okay, let me tell you this, because since my company has been sold, I'm looking for a job, some kind of part-time work, something, right? So, of course, I brush up my LinkedIn.
Did you think about porn star?
I have thought about that.
Because you love sex and you've got the tan.
Yeah, I've got the tan. That's definitely out there.
I guess.
But I look for jobs on LinkedIn. If you look at the amount of jobs that are posted on LinkedIn and all these other job search sites, there should be zero unemployment. All these jobs are not real jobs. I don't understand what any company has to gain by posting jobs other than fulfilling their EOC requirements. All the jobs are already filled, as we know. When you have a corporate job and they post it, it's already been filled.
They have to post it by law to make it to where anybody can get that job.
Can we get rid of that law? Okay, it's over, and just don't tease us.
You're all fired up today.
Yeah, because I spent a lot of time, and now, I don't know if you haven't been looking for a job. Now it's all AI. So now you have your resume, you have your AI make your resume, and then the AI posts the job, and then now it's just a bunch of bots talking to each other on LinkedIn, all these corporate sites. It's just people ask, "Hey, how's your job search going?" Oh yeah, good. I got all the bots talking to each other.
Yeah.
There's no human interaction to get a job these days. So,
which is bad. Maybe if you get to the interview level, but you're right.
You can't get that far. Definitely not from LinkedIn, okay? Got a network. Great. I connected with somebody I worked at Clear Channel 20 years ago.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? Give us a morning show?
I don't know. Oh, Jeff is going to take a break right now.
Well, let's get back to the other stupid-ass thing I saw last night on TV. I was watching TMZ, not Steve MZ, TMZ, and I see this whole story of Mariah Carey waiting in line for whatever ride at Disney.
Well, you know what? Good for her. Her and her kids are all waiting in line to ride. Yeah, I could go ahead and tell you that's not true. If you have any status whatsoever. Hell, in radio, I had an escort through there to get on the rides quicker, to get it done because you're talking about it. Rich people get escorts. That's a package you can buy at Disney where you get to the front of the line. Any celebrity, the last thing they want is a celebrity walking around with family having to sign autographs.
Right, it's a big distraction.
Or take pictures because it distracts from the family. Now I'm wondering, is Disney just kind of have a loose security and keeping people off of her? Or are people just being respectful, or was she not recognized?
Well, let's see. Here it is, the clip right here. There
let me
she
see.
is.
All right.
It's Mariah Carey, obviously. She's not made up, and no one's talking to her. This is such a planted story. I don't know who has to gain. This is just as fake as all those jobs on LinkedIn.
Yeah. Wow. I'm going to have to do some funny stuff to loosen you back up.
Well, and so here's what I noticed. Here's the dead giveaway.
Yeah.
It said via Storyful. Okay, that's some sort of like news service, like social media news service that a lot of news organizations.
You say Storyful.
Storyful, yeah. I don't know much about it because I see it on Fox.
Is it somebody going after TMZ's game?
No, it's like an AP service, I think, but but people can submit to it, or news organizations can plant stories on it to make it look real. Because if this were real, if this thing were, you'd see someone else's Instagram footage. This is a fake story. She didn't really wait in line. I don't know what she's promoting, but I'm not buying it, period.
Yeah, I don't know if she's waiting in line. Maybe she's off to the side with her family. She's probably under escort, and they weren't allowing people to film her, and that's just somebody's coverage just to put it out there, just to show that she was there. And as you would say off air, she's either got a song coming out or a new movie, and she's just trying to stay in it.
There's some sort of publicist planting this story for whatever reason.
And was that Disneyland or Disney World? Was that Florida or California?
I don't know. What's the difference? Space Mountain this, Space Mountain that. I don't care.
Okay.
It's just a fake story.
It's hard not to laugh when you lose.
Just like those jobs.
This is, Jeff bleeds about every 6 months. So this is Jeff's bleed. So Jeff is right now going to leave here with the big old tampon. Yes, men do menstruate. We need the pads in the bathroom.
We have a cycle too.
We have a cycle. Jeff is currently on his. Mine comes quarterly. Yours is
that's because you're in menopause.
Yeah.
You see, because you're old.
Oh, that's good. I'm in menopause. All right, I'm currently suffering from menopause. You're right. I have quarterly periods. Jeff goes every 6 months, and you've just witnessed Jeff's. Oh, my God.
Hey, this is Southside Steve at North Atlanta Golf Carts right here in Brazelton and Dawsonville, whichever one's closer to you. And I'm sitting in a Donago right now. This is a family 6-seater, sound, everything, all the bells and whistles. $12,999, and you start it with a key. No, a card. Yeah, come on. I forgot to tell you, it's got a rear backup camera. Awesome. Donago, North Atlanta Golf Carts.
Steve MZ will bring you good news and bad news. As my kids would say, Daddy, which one do you want first, the good news or the bad news? Jeff, I figure like you need good news first.
Yeah.
All right, you need good news first. Okay, the good news is that John Waite is celebrating his birthday today.
Okay, we're doing birthday shout outs on the Come On show.
We are now, because I just saw it, and I look at him. He's changed a lot, but this is a dude that I really dig his music, and he's still capable of singing, whereas a lot of people his age aren't. And I just think he came from I just love the band Bad English that he did with my boy Neil Sean and from Journey.
Oh, and the Babies.
And the Babies.
See, a lot of people don't realize.
That's Jonathan Cain from Journey.
Yeah, it's a lot of people think John Waite is just Missing You, the song Missing You. That was his big hit. But he's done a lot of other great stuff that's not as well known, like the Babies. And the other single from that album in '84, Change. Which
is great.
Yeah.
Great. And he had one or two songs on one of the greatest. There's two movies out there, Steve MZ, letting you know that if you're ever going to buy a soundtrack, now there are cool songs. I mean, hell, Heat had a cool song in the driving sequence, but that's one song. But a lot of people, Miami Vice, the movie, had some decent music.
You mean the TV series?
The TV series definitely, but I'm going with movies right now.
The movie with Colin Farrell?
It had a couple of good songs.
Oh. I didn't even see it.
Well, then you need to be quiet, Jeff, and quit bleeding over there, because I did see it and it was excellent. But the two that stick out the most to me, based on my musical taste and the time frame in which I graduated high school, which is where everybody's taste usually comes from, those are the years music meant everything to you. I would say Vision Quest is an incredible soundtrack. And then for me also, I would say, I've got to go with Valley Girl with Nicolas Cage.
Well, that's got your new wave
Yeah.
your early 80s
The
new wave music.
plimsolls and all that kind of stuff is in there. So I like the new wave aspect of that. So that was my rock movie, was a wrestling movie. Who knew? With Matthew Modine. But those are the two best soundtracks. Then you've got Kevin Bacon, who just celebrated his birthday. It does sound like a birthday shout out. That dude's 68. We covered that yesterday.
And Footloose was a big soundtrack.
Huge.
And I know where you're going with Steve MZ. Let's go ahead and connect the dots here. The other big soundtrack back in your high school years was Footloose.
Footloose.
Do you know who has a song on Footloose?
I do not.
Holding Out for a Hero.
Oh,
That's Bonnie Tyler.
yes.
Holding on for a hero. Remember the scene when they're doing the tractor chicken, right?
Yes, and his shoelace is hooked and he can't get off, and he looks brave, but he's really stupid.
Well, that's Bonnie Tyler, and unfortunately, she passed away. Is that the bad news you're going to give
that
me?
is the bad news I was going to give you with Steve MZ. We've lost Bonnie Tyler, and this is one that crossed over. I remember when I was listening to my music, my father, who was a big 50s guy, he's like, but he leaned into the artisticness of some of the 60s. He didn't like anybody that he thought was a freak or a hippie. But he loved Tom Petty. He loved Bob Dylan, right or wrong. That was a go-to, especially in his later years. But he loved Bonnie Tyler. I remember being in my Cutlass, riding my dad in the car. And you could tell, you look over him, he's feeling cool because it was a cool high school car. And he's like, "Who's that? I love her." He goes, "I love that raspy voice."
It's the raspy voice. Was it It's a Heartache?
Yes.
That was her first big hit, I think, in the 70s.
And he's like, "It's a heartache, nothing but a fool's game."
Yeah.
Yes, my dad.
Very 70s.
Very. And he dug that. So it's like the people he would always say is, do you have any Bonnie Tyler, any Tom Petty, or any new?
Really? Like she was up there with Tom Petty and Bob Dylan to him.
To him. And then he, in Traveling Wilburys, he fell in love with as well.
What if Bonnie Tyler had been in the Traveling Wilburys?
Almost should have been.
She could have fit in there.
If there was because you got the boys. If there was a daughter, would she not have been the perfect one? Because she's not so big that she's going to, put a damper. It's not like you can invite Stevie Nicks into that.
Right. And she has got that raspy voice that would go along with the Wilburys.
And Wilburys were team players.
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't matter about our fame. And then you got Mr. ELO in there, who I love.
Jeff Lynne.
Yeah, Jeff Lynne's cool as hell. That guy, all you ever see is sunglasses, big hair, and smiles.
Yeah.
That's it. He's always smiling. The last thing Steve MZ will hit, if you're not watching it, it's all happening right now. The Erica Kirk and the conspiracy theories.
God.
I've got to touch on it. Don't bleed on me.
I'm going on.
Hi, this is the Come On Show, and Jeff Cole is currently on the rack. No, I think from hearing what I'm not seeing from people that have been in the courtroom, they're like, you would not believe the evidence against this guy. We're all in the conspiracy theory that some of his security guys got him. The Jewish somebody,
the Israeli, he was
Israeli.
This guy Tyler Robinson's was a patsy.
Mm-hmm. And then you see the guy that they want to show in the audience that looks like he's hitting a button. Then you see the guys come over the table and they're picking up the said device that was a microphone, but it exploded. Then you see him from behind and you don't see the bullet coming through. So the conspiracy theory's there. And then you see the blood gush out. They don't show that anymore. But then when you look at the scene, there's really not much blood.
Well, and isn't it something like they cleaned it up or paved it right away?
Yeah, they
did.
The
next day or something, it was like scrubbed.
Yeah, and you don't see photographs of it. A lot of times, I mean, my God, remember when OJ did what he did? Yeah, he did it. And you're seeing the scene where Nicole is, man, they showed nothing but the blood trail, all the blood. They didn't show anything on Charlie Kirk.
Right. There's still a lot of speculation, but there's trials going on now, right?
Yeah, and it looks like this guy's guilty as sin.
Well, of course, because he's a patsy.
Yeah, but they're saying
this is all a dog and pony show.
But they've got pictures of him coming up this side staircase, and you see him limping. The reason he's limping is because they say the rifle and the shaft are in his pants. He's wearing baggy pants, so he's walking stiff-legged.
I thought he put together the rifle on top of the roof.
He did, but he had to get the parts up first, and then he's got his bag. So then when he leaves, they say that the rifle and all that bag was thrown somewhere. He has to go back to the scene to get it, and it shows his car driving in later that night, shows him going back down the stairs after the shooting or after he'd been in the woods. He's in shorts and mingling with the crowd. They've got all this evidence that we haven't seen.
I don't know.
So I don't know what to believe, but I'm just saying that Steve MZ had to cover it, but she's in a lot of pain. She's living through it. So what did we learn today? John Waite's having a birthday. Kevin Bacon had one yesterday. The 80s is creeping in. We lose Bonnie Tyler, that I think you're right. She should have been a traveling Wilbury. And at the end of the day, are we being snowed? Who killed Charlie Kirk?
Hey, this is Southside Steve from the Green Room for the Red, White, and Green Show with Ted Jenkins. Currently, we're not in the Green Room, but this is a green room to me because there's $1 million buses. I'm standing with Parker. Parker is with Rap Star USA, a proud sponsor of the Red, White, and Green Show, and that's WRAP star.com. And Parker, we talked about the turnaround if there's damage with a wrap, and how people out there with businesses, we see all the wrap vehicles, but some of them don't look good, therefore you may not get business calls. Also, if you got a high-end car, a boat on Lake Lanier, a motorcycle, a third of the price of paint protects the paint that's on there and looks better. And what can you say to that?
Just mainly just helps you stand out. If you're just tired of seeing just plain cars driving down the road, that's the big problem today. You know, they make just whites, grays, blacks. You know, you can stand out fully. It's the whole rainbow at that point, and you're protecting your vehicle at the same time. And if, say, you know, you get a big rock chip on the front end or you get into a fender bender, you can just pull that panel right off, sand it, clean it, and just rewrap it again. So the turnaround time for repairs is a fraction that it is when it comes to paint.
I will never paint again. I'm wrapping it. I didn't wrap it as a child or a teenager, excuse me, but I'm wrapping it now. It's rapstarusa.com. Parker's ready to work for you.
Polydictainment.
Well, speaking of the Israelis running everything, as we talked about with the conspiracy theory with Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, there is a lot of conspiracy.
And the
there.
other thing, that's why we're at war with Iran, is because Israel's putting us up to it. That's what we do, is we support Israel no matter what. I don't want to get into that part of it, because all I know is I hear a lot of my feed is conspiracy theories over the years. Benjamin Netanyahu's wanted this war for 25 years.
That's true.
And he's got it, and it's escalating. So we did some attacking last night because the ceasefire ended.
We kind of knew that was coming.
Yeah, like Trump said, well, ceasefire's over. These people are crazy.
Yeah. I do think they're crazy. You can say what you want about Trump, but I love the fact I don't know any other president that would have said that. I don't even think FDR said anything bad about the Japanese.
No?
No slang. No slang. None of what's going on here.
And he didn't say we're going to bomb them into the Stone Age.
No, he didn't.
Even though we almost did.
We almost did. About to say, you dropped 2 atomic bombs. It's pretty effing bad. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. I want to defend, but then again, I'm kind of glad I've got a president that just spells it out. But you're right. He's like, they're not good people.
Well, he keeps saying they want to make a deal. They want to make a big, beautiful deal, but they attacked some more ships in the Strait of Hormuz.
That's all they went after was ships, no bridges, no power plants?
They went after some ships, and we retaliated by going after some of their like missile bases or whatever.
Yeah, they got a little bit
in
left.
retribution for that, because they broke the ceasefire.
Sure.
And then now Iran says they've attacked our military sites in Bahrain and Kuwait in response. So it looks like we're escalating again. This just happened, in the past 24 hours.
Well, there was a threat from them, and I saw it, and there's always going to be a threat. If you do this, we will leave no one alive on this particular military base or what have you, where we've got men and women abroad. And I'm like, okay, does that scare us? Does that run us off? Are they protected? What can they do? Why do they continue to do what they're doing? And is there a point that you really crush this land? I mean, you talk about a rebuild.
But then it's going to be another world war.
Well, I don't know who. It's a world war only if somebody jumps in on their side.
Well, but if it keeps escalating, somebody probably is.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously the ones out there are China and Russia, but they have everything to gain. Think about it. These guys are running the oil. They're the ones paying these tariffs or paying for oil that's costing them so much money, because this is that side of the world. Maybe they want Iran out. Who knows? I mean, that's the thing. We don't know what goes on.
I know.
But I do think these people are bad. So I mean, off the record.
Are they bad,
but I also think, are they pissed off because we're in their stuff?
And we support Israel no matter what. And Israel wants to rule the Middle East.
Do they want? Here's my thing: do they really want to rule the Middle East, or do they just want to be left alone? It looks to me like I've always taken it, and I could be wrong. This is where you have discussions, and you can't get emotional or lose your crap.
But
and
you can't be on the rag.
Yeah, you can't be. Yeah, Jeff is bleeding today. I'm not. But yeah, I will say you got to do your research. You got to look it up. You got to listen. You got to do maybe do 10 minutes of CNN, 10 minutes of Fox. You don't have headline news anymore in the middle, but you got to figure it out. If you're getting all your stuff from one news source, it's probably not the best thing.
Yes, I agree. I try to do a well balanced news diet.
Yeah, you got to get a little bit of everything to figure it out. People that just stay blinders. So,
and that includes the Fox News viewers.
I'm going after everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and you got, if anything, if we come together, we just got to know what the truth is. Who the hell's got the truth?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You have to come up with it on your own by hopefully having a balanced diet, finding somewhere in the middle that sounds like the truth. That's what I try to do.
Well, that's what we're going to do. The Yeah Come On show will always give you the truth. You're going to see people lose it like Jeff lost it today. I'm not hiding that. If we were in corporate radio right now, somebody would have already walked down the hall and gotten my attention as host going, calm him down. But on the Yeah Come On show, I let it go. I'm letting him be him. I'm being me. And we're trying to give you the best 4 hours of Atlanta radio in 30 minutes.
Hey, this is Southside. Hey, it's Southside Steve, and I am at Small Sliders in Marietta, off Windy Hill, just before Cobb Parkway. And I got 2 orange boxes, and this is perfect. If you're a coach, or you've got a big birthday party, or you've got a team that you've got to provide snacks for, or any event, could even be a corporate event, check this out. You get fries. Look at that, a whole box. And plenty of things to dip them in. And then the next one, this is the fun. Look at the different burgers. I've got barbecue, 2 plain with just cheese, and then 2 with everything, including bacon. Something for everybody at Sliders, something for the big group at Small Sliders in Marietta. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on. Now we had a few little button presses there too.
Yeah, Mike was doing so well today. He was on it. Like,
please
good job.
Don't go after him with your intensity
I'm
today.
not at all. I was saying he was doing a great job. He just had a little misfire. No big deal.
We got a 3-man staff. I'm not looking to go 2. Chill, Mike. You're good.
You're good.
Just get your S together. I don't cuss at him because his mom's over the top.
Yeah, well, she thinks we're mean. We're mean to him.
She doesn't vote the way we do either. And I'm like, I'll take your son in as an intern. Well, I don't want him on camera. I don't want this. I don't want that. And I was like, okay, so I've got a kid coming here who wants to learn but has no ego. Far out. One less camera I got to worry about. Sports today brought to you not only by Small Sliders, but it's also brought to you by David Markwell of Markwell Therapy. And the reason I bring up Markwell Therapy here is because I think there's some guys losing it. I think there's some guys out there that are basically getting angry, and there's fans that get angry. And if your team loses and you're going through depression, maybe you need to talk to somebody. There's so many reasons to talk to somebody. I just gurgled. I've never gurgled on the air in my life. That was fun. But go to markwelltherapy.com, based out of Marietta. Now, World Cup. I'm looking at my day here. Got a game at 4 o'clock. You don't want to miss it. France and Morocco. They're playing today, 4 p.m. They are the only game today out of the remaining 8.
Is everybody watching these damn games at home? I thought the city was going to be on fire and there'd be people partying in all the restaurants and bars around town. I go out during these games and these places are dead. Dead. I got what? So everybody's staying home? What's wrong? Why is everybody staying home? I thought it was a thing. You go out.
The only place to go out that I know of is the Rockin' Taco.
Well, that's true.
The Rockin' Taco is throwing a big Saturday deal.
This Saturday?
This Saturday. It is going to be all kinds of great drink prices. Yeah, Come On Bourbon Whiskey is there. That is the home of Yeah, Come On Bourbon Whiskey right now at Rockin' Taco in Roswell off Canton Street. Get in there Saturday. Just go to their site. It's rockintaco.com, and
they got the big screens.
They got the big screens, and you know what? They're starting to use them. If you look on there for the week, Jeff, they've got the UFC which I think is Friday. Thursdays, they've got an artist there because that's when we go on Thursdays, and it's always live entertainment. It's chill. And then Saturday, it's World Cup.
Okay.
So they're going to have the games on because Saturday, you've got Norway and England. And you also have Argentina and Switzerland. Those are the big games. First off, England has not lost a game yet. They're doing great. I'm cheering now for England because, that's where the Rickmans came from.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. William Rickman came over from England. We have the Rickmans are English, and then the Harwells, which is my other side, my mom's side, we are Irish. Irish are out.
Geet.
What?
Geet.
Yeah.
Great.
Great.
Irish.
Great. That's good, Jeff. And let's see, tomorrow, Spain and Belgium. That is where the U.S. would have been because we lost to Belgium. Still hurts. But I am happy we made it to we got to 16, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell? But France and
And
Morocco
then Trump
today.
intervened. People are saying, you remember how he intervened?
Oh, you think he's the one who ruined it?
Well, because the Knicks lost that one game when he was there.
Yeah.
And then people say he had jinxed it. And then I've been seeing people say online that he jinxed the U.S. team by calling the head of FIFA.
Well, no, and all he did was like, "Hey, can we look into this?" That's what I've heard from my people. I have talked to my people.
If you don't put this guy in, we're going to bomb your country.
No, he did not. Jeff is spreading misinformation. I've heard from my sources that it was a nice phone call that he basically said, "Hey, I'm hearing a lot from people that know more than I do about the sport, about the individual, and this is a rare red card, and it takes our best player out. Is there any hooliganism going on? Can you check into this?" That's the way I heard it went down. You heard different from your people?
Yeah. He said.
What did your people tell you?
He said, if you don't let this guy play, we're going to bomb your country.
That's what you heard.
That's what my sources say.
Good God. Well, I just wanted to know what your sources said compared to my sources because I'm looking up the exact quote from my sources. We all have sources in this business, and some sources are right and some are
sources
not.
are just in my head.
All right, you admitted that. My sources are legit. Atlanta games. I'm just, for the World Cup, I'm just seeing, are we done or do we get one of these babies? You don't know, do you? Where's the...
all I know is that the whole city's a ghost town.
I know, man. Well, you can go out and experience the World Cup, but that's right around the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. You don't want to go too far off, I guess. SoFi is getting matches. God, LA gets everything. And then the Belgium match is Los Angeles. Yeah, and everything else, Seattle. I'm just trying to see where the United States comes in. Let me just ask my phone on air because I brought it up. I got to do it.
You mean Atlanta?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Is there a final left to play in Atlanta, Georgia at Mercedes-Benz Stadium? All right. I asked Google. Let me see. Nope. There is not a final match left to play at Atlanta.
So we're done? Mercedes-Benz is done?
It's over for us.
Oh, great.
Yep, it is over
What a
for
dud.
us.
I swear.
I mean, there's nothing I can say to that, but
Listen,
we got a Sweet 16 game.
Yeah, well, okay, but I'm just talking about in general, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, my girlfriend lives down there right by where Clear Channel was, 1819 Peachtree. You remember our building?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Then there's every restaurant down there. Come watch the games here. Come watch the games here. There's an El Azteca. There's a Mill and Mushroom. Hey, come watch the game. Come on, drink specials. No one's there.
Well,
no one's out.
I got good news. I misspoke because I'm looking at it. What Google did is they said, because I remember there being another match, they said, no, the final match is in New York, New Jersey Stadium. They misunderstood what the question I asked because I didn't know.
Is the Gemini screwed up? No, big surprise.
Yeah. This is the angriest Jeff has ever been in 2 years on air. I like it, though. The semifinal match, Wednesday, July 15th at 3 p.m. is in Atlanta.
Okay. So
we
we
got one more.
One more week of a ghost town.
One more week. Prove Jeff wrong. Go out to the game. Hit the local bar so Jeff can meet a girl. That's really all it is. It's about you just out there. The semifinal match, Wednesday, July 15th, 2026. And then we know the final match is in New York, and that's sports. It's time now for Track 13, and we decided it ourselves at the beginning of the show because we lost Bonnie Tyler.
Yeah, so we'll do a Bonnie Tyler song for our track 13. I don't really know any Bonnie Tyler deep cuts, so
I don't either. We're going to have to do a primetime cut because I don't think I want to hear a deep cut. I think in honor of her, you give her a good song. And this is brought to you by Elite Finishes because she finished life. It's over. And she was an elite singer.
She's an elite singer. That's better than the finishing part.
Okay, I apologize. And I don't think my buddy at Elite Finishes Painting wants me to actually do that. But I can tell you our kitchen was painted great. We've got more videos coming up. They're a proud sponsor. And I did talk to him because he's on vacation as well. He said if there were one or two projects that want to get in on the Atlanta Braves.
Oh, you can still do it?
You can still do it. He goes just one or two. So the guy is willing, if you contact us or you contact Elite Finishes, all you got to do is have him out and schedule something over the next 6 months in the calendar year of 2026. And if the Braves win the World Series, your painting gig is free.
It's free, yeah. It's a great deal. So it ended July 2nd, but just a little extension to book a few more jobs.
I think I talked to him over vacation. He goes, you can put it out there.
Okay.
It's a good promotion. You can give a couple of more away. He's done 23, I think, right now, paint jobs under that umbrella.
So
that's a lot.
But he's got the insurance. He did one of these insurance things where if it's not coming out of his pocket.
He did pay a lot for the insurance,
Yeah.
but he does have it. So, again, if you get in, I do know your painting has to finish before the end of the season. You can't just schedule it in October waiting to see. So contact him. Honestly, if you need outside painting or indoor painting, this is your chance to get it for free and really cheer for your Atlanta Braves.
Go Braves!
But right now we get into Bonnie Tyler. Now
Let's go ahead and
you're
do
the
her
Doc of Rock.
Yes, I'll do some Doc
Name
of.
her. She has 2 hits.
Well, so she's got three if you count the.
It's a Heartache's my favorite.
It's a Heartache and Holding On for a Hero from Footloose. But her biggest song, of course, is Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Yeah, I think you got to go with Total Eclipse.
Yeah. Now, do you know who the other singer is? It's not just her. It starts out with Turn Around.
Na, 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 na. Is it a guy or girl?
It's a guy. He's the guy that wrote and produced the song.
And he's in it. Is it that keyboard dude that does everything?
Well, I don't know about. Yes, he's one of those guys.
It's not. All right. It's not Billy Joel.
No, he's not very well. I mean, he's pretty well known in the music world. He worked with Meatloaf.
Oh. So Meatloaf again has the piano and the dramatic videos.
Yes,
this was a dramatic video that she did.
Correct.
That was Meatloaf's style as well.
Correct, because the same guy, Jim Steinman,
did not know
is
him.
the one that wrote and produced this, and he's the one that actually sings with Bonnie Tyler on this song. So that'll be our track 13 in honor of the late great Bonnie Tyler. Total Eclipse of the Heart. You can watch the dramatic video. Link in the description. Track 13 on the Yeah Come On show.
My disclaimer. If this show gave you any angst, or maybe you're not feeling comfortable due to Jeff being very angry, call David Markwell.